I really believe that if you can imagine it, and not fantasy, just, daydream, but if it becomes a part of you, if it is something that you conceive in your imagination, you can give birth to it. It can be done.
Christopher Columbus had an idea. Do you know what? I think the world isn't flat at all. I think it's round like a ball.
This is Grandpa Fiddlebone. It's a different question. I wasn't the one who asked that question before.
Nobody said it was, you stupid
Now let me
idiot.
ask you a simple question.
Nobody said it was,
This
you
is
stupid
Grandpa.
idiot. Nobody said it was.
Oh, okay. I thought you were yelling at me.
Stuttering much. Your comedian vibe failed immediately when you just stuttered.
In comedy, timing is everything.
It's not about timing, It's not about timing. I can ruin your timing by
specificity.
stepping all over you. That'll ruin your timing. Your comedian gig will be over quickly when I
Whatever
ruin
do you
your
mean
timing.
by that?
And I also knew the power of comedy and speech and timing. Timing's everything, and I knew it. I remember once I was in high school, and the teacher said, listen, this is a science class.
Allometry and interferometry, synthetic aperture radar data.
You're a retard.
Sometimes it really seems like it's a mystery.
Professor, I want to know, why does water run downhill and not uphill?
Well, if you will look at the globe itself, you will find that the cylindrical feel, or the more or less spherical outlook, leads us to believe that it is impossible unless there is confusion. And therefore the difficulty arises in the fact that chaos reigns supreme.
Let me ask it a bit clearer. Can you expound with meticulous cartographic precision how the planar terrestrial paradigm sustains the Coriolis-driven cyclonic rotational dichotomous across hemispheric atmospheric?
The water comes down, but the river goes up. Therein we find the relationship of the fact that the precipitation, that's what it is. It's precipitation.
Validated by satellite allometry and interferometry, synthetic aperture radar.
Aftermath, which shows that the free freshness of that taste gives us that assurance where we, in the final analysis, must come to the suffix which is prefixated by that remark.
Well, you can if there's a cyclonic rotational dichometric hemispheric atmospheric dynamic.
That's what it is. It's precipitation. Many people think that it's a combination of elements like H2O. Forget it. That used to be years ago. Today, it's just plain water.
Uniform lithospheric density distribution absent the oblate spheroidal curvature empirical.
We find not only good with snacks, such as the Greek pi r, which was given to us from those squares in those days, at least.
And if there's a cyclonic rotational dichometric hemispheric atmospheric dynamic. Let me ask it a bit clearer. Can you expound with meticulous cartographic precision how the planar terrestrial paradigm sustains the Coriolis-driven cyclonic rotational dichotomous across hemispheric atmospheric dynamics?
It can happen so fast, or a little bit late. Time is everything.
Your comedian gig will be over quickly when I
Whatever
ruin
do you
your
mean by
timing.
that?
Like this.
I'm asking.
Are there any
a simple
jokes coming?
question.
It sounds like you've just got stutter. Are there any jokes?
What was the question?
Hear what he said? Did you hear what he said? He said that the world is round. Oh, he's crazy.
Take care of Fisherman in a Box.
Yeah.
And yet you travel the country calling people flat earthers